My name is Georgios, and first of all, I would like to say a huge thank you to Obi and his team for organizing this amazing event. And I'm talking about the Bachata Munich Fest. Everything was perfectly organized from the DJs, the music, the temperature in the room, the levels of the music in the room. So hats off to all of you guys. Thank you so much. What about the competition? Did I win? No. Will I be taking part again in such an event? Hell yeah. So let's get into it. This is my number, and no, I didn't stick it on my forehead. Maybe I should have, because I had the brilliant idea of almost hiding it. I know. All right. So the registration was quite easy to do. The only thing was that the competition and also the registration took place on a Sunday. And as some of you may know, usually dancers stay very, very, very late on the dance floor, which is exactly what I did on Saturday to Sunday. So I think I left the party when it ended. So I woke up on Sunday at 2:30. In order to get this number, the 99, which is one of my favorite because of FIFA, 99 out of 100. This 1%, this 1 point make me not win. The registration was from 12 to 4:30. I woke at 2:30. Since I'm living in Munich, I didn't stay at the main hotel because for me it didn't make any sense. So I had to drive over here. I didn't get any breakfast. I put all my clothes fast in my luggage, not my luggage, like my backpack. Came here and I was around 4:28 here. The registration, as mentioned, took place at the main venue. There was a small line, but it was quite easy to get the number. You only had to show your registration code, which was actually a QR code. And you could choose in which category you wanted to go, because there were two categories, the novice category and the pro. And I mean, come on. Of course, I will go to the pro category because there's no point in going to a lower class just to win. I mean, this is ridiculous. So I took the number and I was so hungry. I tried to go to have something to eat, found some people. We went there. It was actually around 5. By the way, the competition officially would start at 6. So I grabbed the salad, and of course we were a little bit late, and of course late because here in Germany everything starts at the exact point that they say, unless it's a train, because trains here in Germany, yeah, they do what they want. They're always late. So I was at the entrance at around 6:05, and I started like asking, yo, where is the competition taking place? And they were like, oh, you're actually late. They already started, so you should go in. I got in, and Xi was one of the organizers, started explaining the rules. So the rules were as follows: that we will have two groups of people, because we were, I think, over 100 people, at least in the pro level, that were taking place. So two groups of people, and then we will have 3 rounds, and in each round we will have 3 different songs per 1 minute. So the idea was you'd get assigned with a random person, then with another random person, and then with another random person. There should have been 3 rounds, mind this. So after he explained everything, and also he told us, yeah, if you lose, don't hate the game, don't hate the judges. Dancing is very subjective, which is true. This is actually one of the reasons that I didn't want to take part in such an event. After this, I clipped this label on my clothes and I had a brilliant idea to put it vertically in the side of my pants, like this. You can almost not read it. And don't forget, this is 99, not 66. It's not very visible there. And later I could also see, and I was actually also told, well, that wasn't a great idea. A lot of people put it horizontally in the side of their leg or on their back. The only thing was that on the back I didn't want to have it because a follower may unclip it by mistake. Anyway, after this we had a few warm-up songs and then they started to organize us into groups. I was in the first group, so they started calling the numbers and then each follower and leader could be paired with another. And they put us all on a line. And Germans, you know, they have something with lines. Actually, also from history, I wasn't that keen on getting on that line, but yeah. So they formed a line, and then the judges went in the center of the dance floor, and then we circled the judges. Then someone said a random number, and then the followers again changed counterclockwise. And that was it. Then the music started, and then the competition started. Now, the interesting thing was that before getting into the venue, maybe I had some butterflies in my stomach. And I remember that when I entered the competition room, I was super relaxed. And also when the song started, I was again super relaxed. It was like I'm on my element, in my element. So yeah, I was kind of comfortable. The competition started, I had a dance, 1 minute was over, then again someone said another number. We switched the partner. Also, we did rotate in the circle. So they try to do the whole judging thing as fair as possible. And for the leaders, we had 5 judges, and I think also for the followers, again, 5 judges. And also in the leaders' case, I don't know about the followers, we also had 2 ladies that can also lead as judges. I think it was pretty fair. At the same time, I could actually see, like later, because I have a lot of footage, that actually only one judge was looking my direction. That, and I can actually even see in the footage that he was trying to see my number. He was like bowing and weaving as if he was boxing, something like this. He couldn't even read it, and I even remember that in the end, he came to me, which is super kind. He didn't have to do it. He came to me and asked me for my number. And how the judges judged were they were saying yes or no in order that the competitor could move in the next round. Yeah. So after the 3 songs ended, the organizer asked again the judges, would you like to have a 4th song? So all the judges agreed. So in the end, we did dance 4 songs. Was I the most compatible with the followers I got? I wouldn't necessarily say so. And of course, it is my responsibility as a leader to adjust to a certain degree to my followers. But now in hindsight, I can only say maybe I did it too much, because in the end of the day, this is a competition and you also have to show yourself. So that was it. Then the round ended, then the next group came in, and the whole thing started again. After they ended, we had the novice category with 2 groups. Then we had to wait a little bit. Then the results for the novices came. And at the same time, we were told that we will skip the second round because a lot of time went by. So we would only have 2 rounds, and the second round would be directly the finals with at most 8 pairs. So imagine this, like if you have an off moment for a second and at some point a judge is looking at yourself, then that's it. Is this fair? No, but that's life. I mean, in the end of the day, if you really want to be in the finals, you have to be not only above average, but you have to be so good that no one can ignore you. This applies also to me. I should have danced better. And how they showed the results, how they presented the results, what was like this. The judges were sitting again on a line, I know lines, and at the exact opposite area, should I say like this, they also had aligned chairs, 8 chairs for the followers and 8 chairs for the leaders, looking towards the judges. And they started calling the names for the leaders. And then I was like, okay, I think I belong in there, so yeah, it's gonna be fine. The 8th guy was called. I wasn't in it. I was, of course, a little bit disappointed. But in the end of the day, it is what it is. Again, the day later, I actually saw the footage. I did see some mistakes that I did. But again, did I deserve to be in the finalists? Of course. There were better dancers than me. But again, I belonged in there. So yeah, what can I take out of this? I should say that at the beginning I was of the opposite opinion. I didn't want to compete in such an event. And now I understand that it has nothing to do with the social dancing. And this is absolutely fine. I could see that sometimes also people in the finals, they were forcing moves with a lot of strength. This is not how you should do it when you're socially dancing. But again, this is a competition. This is an event. So you have to be really catchy. You have to be showy. You have to be a little bit egoistic in order to show yourself. So again, I think that was a great experience. Now that I understand that it is just different, at least in my opinion, I will definitely be taking part in a Jack and Jill again. I'm actually looking forward to it. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Just for me, I just have to be better. I have to be just too good to be ignored. Let's say it like this. I do not judge the judges because they had a really hard job to do. So many people to judge and so little time. Again, dancing is super subjective and it is what it is. Again, this was a lovely event. The rest of the the parties were amazing. Had a lovely time in there. And yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find me in Instagram under Giorgio's Salon. I'll leave a link below. Or on the dance floor. So see you soon.